Thunder booms, lightning crashes, leaving boots filled with ashes. As we lay you down to rest, we read the pages of the Dead Man's Digest.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Day 12 of the Dead Man's Digest Look Back Through Halloween Horror Nights Orlando History. This episode is brought to you by the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. We will continue our look back in time with Halloween Horror Nights 27, which took place in 2017. The taglines, Your Soul is Requested, The Best Nightmares Never End, and Festival of the Deadliest were used this year, and no icon was present. The event took place over 34 nights inside Universal Studios Florida, and a single night ticket cost between $59.99 and $83.99 plus tax. This year featured American Horror Story Volume 2. It was located at Soundstage 19, and its tagline was, Experience 3 horrifying stories in one disturbing house as a deranged cast of characters seek not only your life, but your soul. Next up, Ash vs. Evil Dead. It was located at the Parade Building, and its tagline was, The Star's original series, Ash vs. Evil Dead, expertly blurs the line between horror and comedy in this horrifically hilarious addition to Halloween Horror Nights. Next we have Dead Waters. It was located at Soundstage 24A, and its tagline was, Enter a pestilent swamp that oozes evil, the hellish realm of the Voodoo Queen. If you fail to escape, you're in for a gut-wrenching sacrifice. Next is The Fallen. It was located at Soundstage 24B. Its tagline, You're about to be caught in the crossfire of eternal war of light versus dark, and no one will be saved. Next is The Hive. It was located at the Sprung Tent No. 2. Its tagline, The crumbling house on 19 Hemingway Lane harbors a nest of bloodthirsty vampires. If you awaken them, you will face a savage, bestial hunger. Next, Horrors of Blumhouse. It was located at the Men in Black tent. Its tagline, From the deranged filmmakers behind Insidious, Sinister, and The Purge, come the horrors of Blumhouse. They've all come back to haunt you. Next is Saw, The Games of Jigsaw. It was located in the Shrek Theater, and its tagline, The traps are set. All that's missing is you. The Jigsaw Killer has returned to torment you with his twisted take on poetic justice. Next is Scarecrow the Reaping. It was located in the Sprung Tent No. 1. Its tagline, At a long-abandoned Depression-era farm, vengeance takes root, and the only harvest that will be reaped is you. And finally, The Shining. It was located at Soundstage 22, and its tagline was, The visually intense, psychological thriller is now the most terrifying haunted experience imaginable. The scare zones that year were Altars of Horror. It was located at the Plaza of the Stars, and its tagline, Enter the Nexus of Evil, where all the most fearsome characters and nefarious creatures from each of the Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses lie in wait. Next we have Festival of the Deadliest. It was located in Hollywood, and its tagline was, The dead are throwing a hell of a Hollywood party and you're invited. Your spirit will feel the frenzy of this ghoulish gathering. Next up we have Invasion, and it was located over in San Francisco. Its tagline, The year is 1955, and a UFO has crashed onto the wharf. Their goal? To conduct experiments upon you to prepare to invade Earth. Next we had The Purge, and it was located over in New York. Its tagline was, The Purge has returned to Halloween Horror Nights and overrun New York. No one is safe. Be a part of a proud American tradition, united we purge. And Trick or Treat. It was located over in Central Park, and its tagline was, Break the rules, pay the price. That's the murderous moral of this 5-twisted story in Trick or Treat, a darkly hilarious tribute to Halloween. And the shows that year were Academy of Villains Afterlife. Its location was the Hollywood Stage, and its tagline, The award-winning performance troupe returns with more mind-bending dance routines and special acts. Now just a note, Hurricane Irma had passed through Orlando that year, and it had messed up the stage where Academy of Villains was supposed to perform their act. They were not able to bring the stage back up in time, and instead had a smaller stage set up for them, which caused a different show to be performed. However, it was still quite entertaining. And Bill and Ted's Excellent Halloween Adventure. It was located in the Fear Factor stage. And its tagline, after 26 years of excellent Halloween adventures, Bill and Ted are bringing their farewell tour to Halloween Horror Nights. As a fanboy, you will be missed, Bill and Ted. Now that leads us to this year's Halloween Horror Nights 28. The houses you will find this year are Stranger Things, Dead Exposure, Patient Zero, Trick or Treat, Slaughter Cinema, Carnival Graveyard, Rust in Pieces, Seeds of Extinction, Poltergeist, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, The Horrors of Blumhouse, and Scary Tales, Deadly Ever After. And the scare zones are The Harvest, Twisted Traditions, Vamp 85, Revenge of Chucky, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And Academy of Villains will return as the only show this year with their show Cyberpunk. And that will conclude our trip through Halloween Horror Nights history. We just wanted to give a shout out to hhncrypt.com for supplying the info. So for everyone who is heading out to opening night of Halloween Horror Nights tonight, have a great time, keep your wits about you, and be careful in the Upside Down. Sleep tight, Internet.